make this a little bit more real for me. If you don't mind, I'd actually like to start this off. So as a small mortgage company, I'm assuming that you originate ARM loans, and let's assume you retain servicing too. So when we talk about products, that would be probably your main product. It may not be your only product, but the LIBOR ARMs that today you're originating for Fannie and Freddie. And if you're originating jumbos, that you originate for other investors, or maybe you, if you're small, you probably don't keep them, but if you were a small bank, you might be retaining those LIBOR ARMs on your book. So when we talk about products, at least on the asset side, those are some of your assets. You may have borrowings that are related to that as well. And we know that LIBOR is going away. So if you're still originating these loans, when you mentioned information asymmetry before, as part of your communications plan, you should be already telling borrowers that we're originating this loan that uses an index, and the index will be going away, and you should be, your loan officer should be providing information. There should be something in your closing document. So that should be part of your communications plan. And then, you know, you will need to do an assessment of your company of where does LIBOR occur. So we already know it's going to occur on the origination side. Let's assume it's going to be on the servicing side. It's going to be on the loan delivery side. It's going to be in your risk management. If you outsource risk management with a vendor, then you're going to have another counterparty connection point there. You know, we talked about some of the aspects of your communication plan with your customer, but you're also going to need to have a communication plan with your counterparties, your investors, your vendors, a bunch of other people. If you are servicing loans, you're going to need to go back and actually look at all the loans and see what the fallback language is. And if you're small, you probably haven't done acquisitions. But if you're a larger lender and you have done acquisitions, you're probably going to have a variety of languages that then lawyers are going to need to parse apart and understand when the transition for those can take place, when it's clear, when it's not clear. So then there's the actual repapering of that, but that would come after you have the consistency, and you know that repapering should be value neutral. It will be a problem if a loan, for instance, is a LIBOR ARM is in workout, but you won't know that until you actually do it. But you will have to acknowledge that in advance. Would you like to add?
Yeah, great point. I'd like to add there is we've seen in our interaction with Pendo's collateral and their extensive work that they've done on some of this investigation of servicing related loans, is there are places where doing business as usual can present problem as well. There may be some instances, for example, where doing business as usual, if the index is not available, in this case LIBOR not available, then if it is replaced by something, and if there's a shortfall of monies to be paid through, then the servicer is liable for all such shortages until the end. So it is very important to know the quality of the documents that you have, where they've been acquired. There's been a lot of consolidation in the industry, so business has not been exactly how the parent company may be doing business today. But you need to look at a lot of depth in your entire organization. As banks have consolidated, products have consolidated, papers have consolidated, there's different kinds of language as well. So we need to think about all of that.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that question.